What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. And today, the New England Patriots got a nice little upgrade with Rodney Harrison as strong safety, and they got a left tackle, Rodney, 96 overall, that also gets ×3 chemistry. So pretty awesome news for Patriots theme teams. I personally am a Dolphins fan, so you'll never catch me running a Patriots theme team. But I know that there's a lot of Patriots fans out there, so I want to get this video out for you guys. This team also has 4 open spots. So today we're going to feature a 54 out of 50 Patriots theme team with a 25 out of 25 Ravens theme team. So you can swap out up to 4 items. So either of your playbooks, a couple upgrades to some of your players. So I'll go through the required cards throughout the video, but this team is definitely really nice. And they got the best quarterback in the game right now, in my opinion, with Steve McNair at quarterback. So looking at the offensive line, we have that Rodney Harrison 96 overall left tackle to start. There is a 98 overall left tackle for the Ravens. Unfortunately, we can't get that in unless if you want to give up one of your free spots, because Isaiah Wynn, the backup left tackle, is the stocking stuffer card for the Patriots. So he gets ×2 chemistry. Rodney Harrison obviously gets ×3 at left tackle. So if you want to give up Isaiah Wynn, put Rodney Harrison in as your backup, and then you can put Bryant McKinney. He's a 98 overall. He's got a 97 overall UL card, I think, that gets powered up to 98. So you can definitely do that. Again, you're just going to lose one of your flex spots. We got John Hanna, 99 overall left guard. David Andrews, 96 overall center. Roger Saffold, 94 overall right guard. He is a left guard, but he does get right guard as secondary position. So we're going to slide him over there because neither team has higher than a 92 at right guard. And then we got Trent Brown, 97 overall right tackle. For our tight ends, we're going to go out and get that free agency Evan Engram card. He gets any team chemistry. We're going to power him up, 99 overall, put Patriots team chemistry on him. Really important, guys. I mentioned this in almost every single video. I try to remember to tell you guys, any of these cards that have any team chemistry where you can pick one or the other, if you're doing a 50 plus 25 team, you want to make sure that you put that team that you have the 50 for. That way they get the +2 boost to speed, acceleration, agility, strength, and jumping. So we're going to put Patriots come on him. Mark Andrews, our backup, and Darren Waller, a solid number 3 tight end. Our quarterback, we got Steve McNair, 99 overall with Mac Jones backing him up. He's that new team champions card, so he's a required card because he gets ×2 chemistry. And then running backs, you got a lot of options. They're all 97 overalls. You got Cordarrelle Patterson, Fred Taylor. You also got Ricky Williams, who played for the Ravens, so you can slide him in there as well. Kevin Faulk, you do need to have in the lineup. He's the Team Diamonds 1 card for the Patriots, so he gets ×3 chemistry. We got Kyle Juszczyk at fullback, 97 overall. And then we got 3 awesome wide receivers with Devontae Adams, Randy Moss, and Marquise Brown. And for the required cards, I mentioned some of them as I was going through, but both of our left tackles, Rodney Harrison and Isaiah Wynn, both of them are going to require. Rodney gets ×3 chemistry, Isaiah Wynn gets ×2. And then we got Bradley Bozeman, your backup left guard. He's the stocking stuffer card for the Ravens, so he's a required card. Roger Saffold, he's that all AFC playoffs card that came out, so he gets, he actually counts for both team chemistries, which is kind of cool. So he'll actually get +3 to strength, speed, acceleration, agility, and jumping, because of he'll get +2 for being part of the Patriots and +1 for being part of the Ravens. So kind of cool there. And then nobody else on the offensive line or tight ends. Emmanuel Sanders, your wide receiver 4, he's that all AFC card that came out for the Harvest promo, so he's going to count for both team chemistries. Marquise Brown, he is the team champions card for the Ravens. Kevin Faulk, I mentioned already. Mac Jones, I mentioned already. And J.C. Jackson, your wide receiver 5. So he's that backyard baller card that came out. Because he already gets ×2 on the defensive side of the ball, his wide receiver backyard baller card also gets ×2 chemistry. So you want to make sure you have him in the squad. Looking at our defense, so we have some of the best cornerbacks in the game all play for the Patriots, which in my opinion is not very fair, but it is what it is there. It makes it for a really good team. So Mike Haynes and Randy Moss. Mike Haynes is 6'2", Randy Moss is 6'4". Both of them have outstanding coverage stats. Ty Law is only 5'11". He's a little bit shorter, but he is really good. Definitely would put him above Deion Sanders. We actually took Deion Sanders out of the lineup because of the fact that the cornerbacks are just that good, and we had to fit in Cam Chancellor somehow because, as you'll see, we have really good safeties, and there's a required safety. We'll go over that in a second, though. Actually, right now. So we have Kyle Duggar, that new LTD card that came out. He's 99 overall. Bernard Pollard's going to back him up at strong safety. And then Rodney Harrison is a strong safety. He gets free safety as secondary position. So we're going to move him over to free safety. And then we got Jordan Whitehead backing him up. He's that all playoffs card, all NFL playoffs card that came out. So he's going to count for both team chemistries as well. Looking at our linebackers, we got Terrell, Suggs, Luke Kuechly, Ray Lewis, and Chandler Jones. So solid ratings overall wise, but honestly, none of them are really lighting up the field. We don't really have any crazy edge rushers for outside linebackers, unfortunately, from a speed perspective. Marcus Davenport starting right in, so we're going to use that Series 3 champion card on Marcus Davenport. It's a pretty solid card if you can get it maxed out, which will happen when you reach level 45. So you get a token every 10 levels. At level 5, at level 15, at level 25, 35, and 45, you get a token to upgrade that Marcus Davenport or Pat Fryermuth if you chose Pat Fryermuth. And then we're going to use Jack Youngblood, our team captain's option on him. He's a solid guard, and then Vince Wilfork and John Hanna as our DTs 1 and 2, that out of position John Hanna card, and as our DT 2. For the required cards here, Jordan Whitehead, the backup free safety. Again, he's that all NFL playoffs card, so he's going to count for both team chemistries. And then we have, next up, nobody else on the top over here, actually. Then we got Halota Ngata, your defensive tackle 4. He's that Team Diamonds 1 card for the Ravens. And then Jack Youngblood and J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson gets ×2 chemistry. He was the Gridiron Forge card, the original one. He's also the Stocking Stuffer Master, so he gets ×2 chemistry with his card. So that's the defense. Really excited about the secondary here. So if you look at your top 7, the cards that you're going to have in pretty much every single play, you got Rodney Harrison, Kyle Duggar, Bernard Pollard, and Cam Chancellor. So those are going to be your 4 safeties with Mike Haynes, Ty Law, and Randy Moss. I definitely would recommend having Cam Chancellor and Bernard Pollard in the middle of the field. They both have the better block shed, tackling, so they're going to be much better in the run support. And then I would definitely put Ty Law in the slot. He has 92 block shed, and his tackling is really good too. So definitely don't sleep on that. So I would definitely have him in the slot. He's also the shorter one. So you generally want your taller cornerbacks on the outside. So putting Mike Haynes and Randy Moss on the outside would definitely be what I would do there. Looking at our special teams, we got Randall Cunningham, backyard baller punter. So if you want to run a fake punt, you got Randall Cunningham as your punter. Justin Tucker as our kicker, best kicker in the game. And then I mentioned Cam Chancellor and Bernard Pollard. I would recommend putting as your sub linebackers. You can throw in extra sub linebackers here too, so you just have some extra safeties. Some of the top ones in the game. I mean, still, honestly, Isaiah Simmons and Derwin James are still 2 of the best ones in the game. Normally, I would say Bernard Pollard or Kyle Duggar, but they're both already on this team anyway. So, take your pick. Has to be a strong safety that you put in there, though. You can't put a free safety, unfortunately, in that sub linebacker spot. Marcus Davenport and Jack Youngblood I chose as the edge rushers with Vince Wilfork and Calais Campbell in the middle. Again, Ty Law as your slot quarterback. And then I just threw in Marquise Brown as your slot wide receiver because he's smaller out of the 3 ones. But that's it for today's video, guys. I will put into the description of the video the required cards that get the extra team chemistries. And if you did enjoy this video, please drop a like down below and subscribe so you can see future content. I'm really trying to push for 1,000 subscribers before Madden 23 comes out. I'm a little under 600 right now. Would love it if you guys could help me get to 1,000. And thank you for watching.